Oh, my Lord.
And his opponent, from Grenoble, France, weighing in at 520 pounds, the 8th wonder of the world, André the Giant.
What an unbelievable presence. The 8th wonder of the world truly is a sight to behold.
Well, André's legacy is so huge and so memorable here in WWE. He even had a battle royal named after him. The André the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
(7'4", 520 pounds.
There is no...
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
Look at them, locked inside that cage like a couple of rabid animals.
No matter what, it is impossible to escape the intimidating aura of the 8th wonder of the world, André the Giant.
Now, you and I can't dispute that, Saxton. There is no greater force than the 7'4", 500-pound giant. Boom! Stiff headbutt.
And the instinct from the Giant on display.
Oh, and he reverses it.
201 face breaker. 201 face breaker. And the instinct from the Giant on display.
Looks like he's starting to falter. You have to wonder if he could recover from this, guys.
I'm a little disappointed in his showing. Maybe it's me, but I really expected more from him here tonight in this steel cage match. We talk about how important stipulations are in a steel cage match. If superstars sign a contract where the only way to win is escape the cage and have both your feet touch the floor, the competitors must have a plan. Especially since you have to be comfortable trying to escape through the cage door as you do climbing over the top of the cage and vice versa.
Nailed it. Corey, you touched on something moments ago that's so important for the combatants in a steel cage match to remember. A superstar must be able to think offensively to figure out how they're going to escape the cage. They must think defensively at the same time so they can prevent their opponent from getting out of the cage first and winning the match.
Well, a superstar must become comfortable with escaping the cage by both exiting the cage door and by climbing over the top of the cage. They must also be aware of their attributes and what's best for them. Let's just say if you're a giant like The Big Show, The Undertaker, Kane, or even Braun Strowman, it's preferred to exit through the cage door.
Before 2017's Extreme Rules, there were just 3 previous tag team matches where championship gold was decided inside a steel cage in the history of WWE special events. The Hardy Boys were in 2 of those matches. At Extreme Rules, in order to win the match, both members of a team had to exit the cage and have both feet on the floor.
The Hardys used their famous continuity to gain the early advantage until Cesaro and Sheamus utilized their devastating power to slow the pace of the match down. Both teams battled atop the steel cage, but in the end, Sheamus and Cesaro won the race to the arena floor to become new Raw Tag Team Champions.
How could they get away with that? That's not legal. Oh, the referee better get a hold of things.
Thank you for tuning into this episode of Raw. I'm sure you are just as entertained as we are here at ringside.
Harsh impact.
Nailed it.
Andre looking a little off his game here. I don't think this is how he envisioned this match going here tonight.
And it's Andre the Giant getting out of that one.
This might be it. Oh, my.
The end may be near, folks.
It's about as bad as it gets for him.
I think he's in shock right now. And by the sound of this crowd, I don't think he's the only one feeling that way. The best way to describe combatants clashing inside a steel cage is its battle of attrition. Sometimes a superstar is left with no choice but to fight fire with fire and do whatever they need to do in order to win the match. And sometimes it comes down to a superstar doing whatever they need to do in order to survive.
Byron, you touched on this earlier, but it's so important for a superstar to accept that there's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide in a steel cage match. That the conflict will be resolved within the 15-foot-high steel walls that surround the ring. And that losing a cage match can mean much more than a mark in the loss column. For some, it has meant the end of their career.
It's difficult to describe the damage that can be done to a superstar who competes in a steel cage match. We see the physical harm, but we don't see the psychological effects from being inside the cage. Make no mistake about it, Michael. The steel cage truly represents survival of the fittest.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Beautiful technique. At this point, it looks like even the winner of this match will walk out of here beaten and battered.
Boom, what impact!
Oh! Oh, nasty impact.
You gotta believe this one's over. I can't believe this one's still going on, especially after the beating that's been delivered tonight.
Ooh, what impact! It appears Andre the Giant is starting to hit the wall!
I never thought I'd see this.
He might just have nothing left to give, guys.
He's hurt. What about now? Andre needs all of that power that he used to crush opponents all over the world.
At some point, the referee may want to think about stopping this one before somebody gets seriously injured. He survived the cage.
Here is your winner, Rude Boy.
Now that's eking out a win.
There's nothing more pure than picking up a win in a good old-fashioned one-on-one fight.
Social media has been buzzing over this Raw match ever since it began, and now that it's over, I actually anticipate it intensifying.